Hi, I'm Kathy Johnson from Pyramid of Potential. This is video 41 of the Harnessing Learning Potential video series, and today we're talking all about processing speed. When I'm out training around the country, I ask the people in the audience, what's the #1 accommodation in schools today? And they all agree that it's extra time. And I say, and it's great, because the students have more time to finish their work, so they feel good. The teachers are happy because they have more of the students' work to look at and grade, and so their grades go up. Parents are happy because the grades go up. Schools are happy because the test scores go up, and everybody's happy until the day that the student graduates. You see, I'm an employer, and I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter how smart somebody is. I actually cannot hire them if they're going to take 50% longer than the next guy. Because out in the real world, time is money. And if it's our job as educators to prepare our students for the outside world, then we must improve their processing speed so that they can get their work done faster. Today I'm going to show you a few ways. One way for teachers to be able to improve processing speed without taking any time out of their school day, and also something else that can be done. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to use a metronome. So this is kind of a fancy one that you could buy in a music store, but you can also download a free app on your phone. That's all it takes. I set the metronome to 60 beats a minute. That's 1 beat per second, which is the same as a resting heartbeat. We're going to do 3 activities to the metronome. First, we're going to do spelling. Okay, after all, in the school day, we have to do a spelling list, so we're going to do our spelling list out loud to the metronome. We're not memorizing it, we're still looking at our words, but we just say them out loud to the metronome, and that will actually help us memorize, but mainly what we're looking for is to improve processing speed. The second activity that we're going to do is arithmetic, and so we will be doing math facts to the metronome. And the third thing we're going to do is read out loud to the metronome. And it actually turns out that you can improve reading fluency by reading every day to a metronome. Even though that sounds more stilted, it actually will improve reading fluency. So as our simulation, what we're going to do is we're going to spell the word word. So you and me at the same time, to the metronome, we will spell the word word. We will say W-O-R-D word. Right from there, we're going to go right into our math facts. And this is just a simulation, so you and I will say 2 + 2 is 4. And then for reading, I've got just some simple reading here. We're going to read these words out loud to the metronome. Cat, dog, rat, bird, cow. Now, we need to do this every day for 30 days, okay? In reality, each week your spelling list and your math facts would change. Your reading would probably change daily. But for our simulation, we're only going to do the same thing each time. Also, each day for those 30 days, I'm going to increase the metronome by 1 beat per minute, okay? Until we're done with those 30 days. So let's give that a try. So I will say ready, go, and then we just go right into the activity. Ready, go. W-O-R-D word. 2 + 2 is 4. Cat, dog, rat, bird, cow. Nice job. I hope you're doing this. It's way more fun if you play along. Now I move it up 1 beat, and I can't hear the difference. I can guarantee that you and the kids would not be able to hear the difference when 24 hours has elapsed. but we're not going to do all 30. Let me jump it up by 2 weeks. That brings us to 70. Now you can hear it has improved or increased by a little bit. So we go back to the same activity. Ready, go. W-O-R-D, word. 2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, dog, rat, bird, cow. Nice job. 2 more weeks goes by. We're now up to 80. That's quite a bit faster. Ready, go. W-O-R-D, word. 2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, dog, rat, bird, cow. Nice. And 2 more weeks. That brings us up to 90. That's a total of 30 days, 6 weeks, 5 days a week, 6 weeks. It's gone by. Look at how fast we're now moving. Ready, go. W-O-R-D, word. 2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, dog, rat, bird, cow. That's what it took to improve from 60 to 90. I want you to listen to 90. Now listen to 60. And 60 just happens to be time and a half of 90. So that's what it takes to improve processing speed. That's one way. I want to go over very quickly another way. So I have here Stroup Ninny cards. Okay? What they are, as you can see, is we've got words in different colors. And so the first word red is in the color green, and the second word blue is in the color red. The third word, it's hard to read, it's green, and it's in the color yellow. So the first thing to do when you're doing these mini cards is to just say the words. It's really easy, as fast as you can. Red, blue, green, blue, black. Okay? The second thing to do, which is a little harder, is to just say out loud the colors. Green, red, yellow, green, blue. Yes, a little harder. I did not practice. And the last thing to do that's even harder is to switch from word to color, word to color. So the word is red. The next word, we aren't going to say the word, we're going to say the color, which is red. And then the next one, the actual word is green. And then the next one, the actual color is green. And the next one, the word is black. So to do this first line, I would say red, red, green, green, black. So try those all the way through. And what you'll see is that it is quite difficult to do this quickly. What's happening and why it works to improve processing speed is you are working on processing language, all right, in one area in your brain, and processing color in another part of your brain. And you're going back and forth and back and forth. And as you do that, you create more connections in your brain. The more connections you have in the brain, the faster you can get from one area to the brain to the other, and you improve processing speed. Last thing to say about all of this is I've shown you some very simple activities that you could do every day for 30 days, and that will help improve processing speed, guaranteed. It's even better if you do many different activities. When I'm working with a student, I have like 100 different cognitive activities to work on, and it keeps us working on fresh new things, and it's exciting, and it's an awful lot of fun. So on the next slide, I've got some resources for you. But there you go, that's it for today on processing speed.